The greatest gift you can give someone is your attention, Jim Rohn. In the previous video we have seen about dopamine is a neurotransmitter associated with motivation, reward, and learning. Teachers can trigger dopamine by providing positive feedback, using gamification, encouraging active participation, creating a positive classroom environment, using technology, and connecting learning to real-life experiences. Other neurotransmitters such as norepinephrine, acetylcholine, glutamate, serotonin, and cortisol also play a role in the learning process by affecting attention, focus, memory, motivation, mood, and stress. Dopamine can impact learning by improving motivation, attention, memory, and emotional well-being, but finding the right balance is important to optimize learning outcomes. In this video we are going to learn about how teachers can trigger a healthy release of dopamine, ways to increase the dopamine levels. Teachers can trigger a healthy release of dopamine in their students by creating a positive and engaging learning environment that rewards students for their efforts and achievements. Here are some strategies that can help. Provide positive feedback. Teachers can provide positive feedback to students when they perform well or make progress. Positive feedback triggers the release of dopamine, which reinforces good behavior and motivates students to continue working hard. Use active learning strategies. Active learning strategies engage students and trigger the release of dopamine. Teachers can use strategies such as collaborative learning, project-based learning, and hands-on activities to keep students engaged and motivated. Encourage student choice. Giving students choices in their learning can help to trigger dopamine release. Teachers can allow students to choose topics for projects, select their own reading materials, or choose how to present their learning. Incorporate humor and playfulness. Humor and playfulness can trigger the release of dopamine and make learning more enjoyable. Teachers can use humor to lighten the mood and create a positive learning environment. Use technology. Technology can make learning more engaging and fun. Teachers can use educational technology such as interactive whiteboards, educational apps, and online quizzes to trigger the release of dopamine and improve learning. Create a safe and welcoming learning environment. A safe and welcoming learning environment can trigger the release of dopamine and improve learning. Teachers can create a positive classroom climate by showing empathy, using positive language, and providing a safe and welcoming space for all students. By incorporating these strategies, teachers can trigger the release of dopamine in their students in a healthy and positive way. This can lead to better engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes. In addition to the strategies mentioned earlier, there are other ways to increase dopamine levels for students. Here are a few examples. Exercise. Exercise is a natural way to boost dopamine levels. Teachers can incorporate physical activity into the school day, such as taking movement breaks or offering physical education classes. Exercise can also help to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Music. Listening to music can trigger the release of dopamine. Teachers can incorporate music into their lessons, such as playing background music during independent work time or using songs to help students remember information. Novelty and unpredictability. Novelty and unpredictability can trigger the release of dopamine. Teachers can introduce new activities or change up the classroom environment to keep students engaged and motivated. For example, teachers can rearrange the classroom seating, introduce a new game or activity, or offer surprise rewards for good behavior. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing and meditation, can help to reduce stress and increase dopamine levels. Teachers can incorporate these techniques into the school day, such as taking a few minutes at the beginning or end of class to practice deep breathing. Healthy diet. A healthy diet can also help to increase dopamine levels. Teachers can encourage students to eat a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, as well as foods that are rich in dopamine precursors such as tyrosine, such as lean meat, poultry, fish, and nuts. By incorporating these strategies, teachers can help to increase dopamine levels in their students in a healthy and positive way. This can lead to better engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes. There are many fun games and activities that can activate dopamine, executive functioning, and learning. Here are some examples. Brain teasers and puzzles. Brain teasers and puzzles, such as crosswords, Sudoku, and logic puzzles, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills, such as problem solving and critical thinking. Strategy games, such as chess, checkers, and Risk, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills such as planning, decision-making, and problem solving. Active games, such as tag, Simon Says, and relay races, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills such as working memory and attention. Creative activities, such as drawing, painting, and crafting, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills such as creativity and flexibility. Cooperative games, such as group projects and team-building activities, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills, such as collaboration and communication. Educational games and apps, such as Kahoot, Quizlet, and Duolingo, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills, such as learning and memory. Role-playing and simulations, such as mock trials and historical reenactments, can activate dopamine and improve executive functioning skills such as perspective taking and empathy. By incorporating these games and activities into the classroom, teachers can activate dopamine, improve executive functioning, and enhance learning outcomes in a fun and engaging way. Wish you all the best for your future endeavor. Thanks for watching SB Talks.